Hey guys, and welcome to a Soft Stone Games tutorial. In this video we are going to talk about overlap events, what you can do with them and how to actually use them. I've got a new project with the third person template, and the first thing we're going to add is some action mapping. So on the top, go to settings, open project settings, under engine, look for input, and we're gonna add a action mapping. So hit the plus, rename it. I'm going to rename it to interact, and here you can see all the keys we can use. A easier way is just to click on the left, hit E or F or whatever button you want to use. I'm going to use E, and we can close this one. Let's go back to the content folder, right click and create a new folder. I'm gonna name it overlap events. Let's open it and let's create our actor. So right click, go to blueprint class, create a new actor. And I'm gonna name this overlap underscore BP for blueprint. Now let's open it. The first thing we will need is a box collision. So search on the left for box. We've got the box collision. If we select it on the right side, we can scale it up. Let's make it something like 4. Yeah, that'll do. Let's add another component, which will be a cube. And we're just adding this cube to make it a little bit more visual. So you can see in the level where we've actually placed our blueprint. Now let's compile and save and go to the event graph. We can delete these 3, we don't need them. On the left, if we select our box, and on the right go all the way down, we find all the events we can use for the box collision. Now we need the second one, which is the begin overlap. And the first thing we're going to add is a node from the other actor, and this will be our character. So mine is called third person character, and we are doing this so that the overlap event will only work with this third person character. So if an NPC or another actor overlaps with the collision box, it won't work. Now the next thing we're going to add is a enable input event, and it needs a player controller, so search for get player controller, and we need this one so we can actually use our action mapping we've just created. If we don't add this, the action mapping won't work. Now let's add a print string so we can actually see when we are overlapping. I'm going to type in has overlap, and we're going to create another node, and this will be our gate. Now if we hit Alt, we can delete that one because it has to go on the open node. We are going to add our interact mapping, which is under input, action events, interact. And if we press it, we will enter the gate. And as exit, we're going to print string. And I'm going to type in interact. So now if we compile, save, drag our blueprint into the level, and hit play. If we come close, on the top left, you can see it has overlap. So that works. Now if we hit E, it says interact. So that works. Now the only problem is if we walk away, we can still hit E. And that is because we have opened the gate and we can always enter it by pressing E, and that's not what we want. So on the left, if we select our box, drag all the way down, we are going to need a third one, which is end overlap. From other actor, we are going to cast to our character again, third person character. And instead of enabling input, we are going to disable input. And we are going to add our player controller. So search for get player controller. And I'm going to add another print string, so we can see when we've actually left the box collision and hit exit or type in exit. Now let's compile and save. And now if we come close, you can see we have overlap, we can interact. We've exited the box collision and we can't hit E anymore. If you come back, then it works again. Now from the gate, you can actually do whatever you like with the actor. For example, we can type in destroy actor, compile and save. And now if you come close, we hit E, the actor destroys itself. And if we click Alt, drag to the left to duplicate, let's do it another time. Now you can see that every actor works by itself. So yeah, that's it. We have created a overlap blueprint, and from the gate node you can do whatever you want with it. We've created the print string node, replace it with the destroy actor, but you can use this for doors, collectibles, and being able to talk to NPCs or whatever. Now that's it. If you've liked this video, then like. If you didn't like it, then dislike. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Till next time.